Hello and welcome everyone to Vampyr. We are still looking for Sean Hampton here in the East End Docks. Last time we distributed some flyers for our good friend Ichabod Throckmorton with the best name in all of gaming history. And now we have to still meet up with a sad saint, and we have to talk to Ichabod. So let's have a look at the map before I think he's somewhere here. There he is. Let's talk to him.
Your kind's not welcome here.
Good evening, Mr. Throckmorton.
Dr. Reid, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
I posted your flyers.
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Okay. You're a fraud.
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
I believe him. I think he actually wants to save the people and protect the people. Just has no idea what he's talking about.
You have courage, Mr. Throckmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. You'll see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own two hands.
Better be careful though, okay? Oh. Him failed.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
Okay. Have you seen him?
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throckmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Well, I respect your refusal.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Oh, we already did that, but thank you.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
That was helpful. So I guess we're here at his shelter. There's some blood there, though. Do you want to follow that? I think this one just points us towards our shelter, right? And it gives us an indicator to find the safe place. That goes back to the western docks, very nice. But now let's go inspect the night shelter. First we loot. Not too dissimilar from the Pembroke Hospital, right? Have you talked to her? No.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we
What does
met
that
before?
mean?
No, But I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Okay. She's a big fan of ours. What do you do for a living?
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Doctors work hard too.
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
And she's not completely wrong.
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
I mean, I wouldn't say that he's lazy, but he's clearly not quite seeing his privilege in this situation. So she has a point there.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
She has been pretty straightforward.
You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
That much I figured. You see me as an enemy.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
I try to fight poverty.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in your life, Dr. Reid.
She is a tough customer, but I can't really blame her. Are you a trade union activist?
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
So your beliefs cost you your job?
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
I can only believe. So you got no support from the trade union?
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Okay, yeah, maybe I can investigate. Do you know where Sean Hampton
I'm
is?
looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Fair enough. Okay, we
Well,
will look
I'll
for her
leave
money.
you for now.
Maybe we can help
Goodbye,
her.
Miss Paxton.
I feel for her. She seems to have a very rough life. And maybe we can help her a little bit. I will check in a second. I'll obviously check inside, but I also want to check where that investigation would lead us. Where? Because I'll pack some there. Where would that be? Oh, down there. Okay, we can... Let's do it right away before we continue. Let's get her money. Maybe get on her good side. Or I'm not sure if we can get on her good side, but on her better side. This direction. This is where we fought the guys last time when we put up the posters. I kind of stopped here.
Over there!
Okay. Oh, I didn't think that he could. Shoot through there. Another one here? No. The baby, though. What's the map saying? There we are.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate first.
Oh. There we go. Ouch. Oh, come on. Got him. Oof. Retrieve the stolen money. Where do we do that, though?
Giselle's stolen
There.
money. Everyone has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Oh boy. Okay, just a blinker skull. Let's just return to her. That went fairly smoothly. Bring back the money or lie to Giselle. No, we will bring it back. He's definitely in trouble and in need. There she is. There. Hey, got your money.
You again? What do you want?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money too?
Yes.
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well, thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
Okay, that's very nice. Do you know anything about Jack Gillingham's death?
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
That's the
Jack's
lady we
murder has
gave
been a
the
shock to the
watch
neighborhood.
to.
A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Why so sad?
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late.
I see.
Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
She was in love with him. Yeah, she really has it rough.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
At least we could help her. We have another lady.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you?
Fair enough.
Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Lottie Paxton, okay. Is it dangerous to work at night?
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
So, other than that, you're homeless?
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Okay. Can you tell me anything else about this part of town?
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reid.
You think I should leave?
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No, I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
We heard a bunch about those wet boot boys.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Okay, we have no personal questions.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay. Find Sean in the area, yeah.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum.
I'm a little bit worried about
That's
the
simple.
two. Because if he really went crazy, like impacted by something, he might not be able to contain himself. Why is it happening sometimes that button doesn't work? I think it's this one. Dear Lord, this is my prayer for my beloved mother, Gertrude Paxton, who now awaits her daughters in heaven. Until that day, I thank you for allowing me to wake up and go through each new day in honest poverty and modesty. Please protect the good Mr. Hampton, who let us sleep in his night shelter. I humbly ask you to forgive me for the resentment I feel toward my sister Giselle since mother died. Blessed be her soul. Thank you, God, for hearing me. Amen. It's kind of hard to tell apart the commas and the. Well, anyway.
Come now,
Lottie
There
Pax.
is still
Okay,
much
we
work to do.
have some more to talk to them about. We can do that, but I'll look around. There's something. Oh, Sean Hampton is there. Okay, let's first talk to them.
Glad
And
to see you again, Mr. Reid.
hopefully we are able to talk to him.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
That's interesting.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reid.
I get that.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Let's see what Giselle has to say about that. Oh, where's she at now? There.
You
Let's see.
again? What do you want?
About the death of your mother.
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
You should talk to your sister.
You should talk to your sister. Whatever happened when your mother died, the truth lies somewhere between your two versions.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologize.
Well, I'll leave
Okay.
you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Probably won't help. But okay, your choice. Well, let's see. Oop, there he is. Ooh, we have blood there. Before I talk to him, I want to look around. Folded paper. Forgive me, God, for what I am about to confess. Sometimes I wish I never saved Dyson Delaney from drowning when he fell in the canal. There, I said it. Please forgive me, Lord, for I'm just a sinner. Dyson may be the most frustrating case I ever had to deal with since I opened my night shelter in the East End. For years I have tried to understand why this man regularly makes me so irritated, and I think I recently found why. Dyson has stopped fighting for good and forever. I've met so many heavy drinkers in my life, men and women, rich and poor, young and old. I've witnessed their fight with their demons, their past, their guilt, their failures. Sometimes they can put a name on this inner evil of theirs. Sometimes they have never been able to identify the real cause of their despair. But in most cases, for these men and women, to drink is a way to keep fighting. Of course, it is a useless and destructive form of struggle, but at least this self-destruction means that something makes them suffer, and they still fight against this pain they feel so deep inside. Even a severe alcoholic like William Bishop keeps struggling with his addiction and asking for his salvation, for the light of Christ. And as long as they wish to see this light, there is a place for hope. Dyson Delaney has no hope left. He does not drink to smother his pain. No, I'm convinced he consciously drinks for the sadist joy of smothering all hope. I really don't know what is worse. What is the worst sin? To deliberately cast away hope from your own heart, or complacently bask in self-destruction. Who's Dyson Delaney again? Have we met him? Dyson Delaney? I feel like we have. Is that the guy who's in the bar? Oh, right. And William Bishop was the one that got killed. Now I remember. Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's talk to Sean.
Why the long face, Doctor?
He looks rough. Is it all that worries you?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me to become a skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Okay. Aren't you afraid of what you are?
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Don't holy symbols
Do you
repel
think this
you?
is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. but I do not fear the cross.
Interesting.
Nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Oh, not sure if that's better though.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
So, you're a helpful Skal?
Wonders never cease. Skal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
I'm not sure about this.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you say you're innocent?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
He looks pretty bloody.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Huh. That is very, very curious. I don't know what to make of this. Well, I'm intrigued.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Okay. There's definitely something behind here. So... okay, locate. Oh, and we have like 2 things here. Dr. Swansea. We have to return. Lady Ashbury, new dialogue. Okay. Please press the wrong button. Oh, that is where... on that. Okay. Well, let's look around a little bit at the shelter. I don't know what to make of this. I mean,
It's
here's
locked.
the thing. I do believe him that he wants to help the people, but I'm not sure if he can and is able to hold it back. Bomb exploded just after dawn in front of the Dawson & Dawson munition factory, the largest employer in the district. The detonation smashed the windows of all the factories in North Southwark. It's a miracle only 2 people died in the attack, confirmed Chief Superintendent Alexander Bright.
Right.
Oh, that is, I think, from the guy who lost, who's like in Pembroke, with his arm, who lost his family. Okay. I don't know what to make of Sean Hampton right now. He seems like he's trying to do good, but again, I don't know if he's able to hold his newly found urges back. He is surprisingly comfortable in his role, though, so That is also a little strange. Lots of loot here. No? Okay. Well, let's check out what he has in store for us that is supposed to convince us that he's no threat. A bit worried, but let's see. It would be interesting if he was able to kind of contain his urges, but again, I just don't know if that is possible long term. Maybe for a time, but then again, we also just don't know enough about all of this. Oh boy, we have the prison guards down there.
Someone serious about keeping people.
Ouch.
The beast must die. Fear no evil.
There we go. Ooh. Right into another fight. I think it'll be fine.
What?
Oh, come on. Fart bomb, really? That's how you treat me? There we go. No more fart bombs. Guess we found the sewer entrance though. There, yeah. Look around for a second. If there's anything else. Down here. Doesn't seem that way. Well, sewers it is then. Last time we were in the sewers, we fought a giant beast, so I could go without that, to be honest. Now, is he really going to show us something, or is he... Is this a trap, maybe? I don't know. Beware.
It's locked.
See anyone?
That doesn't work. So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Okay. There is something or someone. What's my objective here? Can I now use this?
That doesn't work.
Oh, I see. Can I break those? What if I use a gun? $40 damage, 45.
That gate should shut properly now.
Oh, so that did help. Ah, look at me. Okay. Okay. That's a blinker. Oh. What is this? Oh boy. I don't like this. That person there. Nice. So why would he show us this? Was he aware of this before? Oh. What was that?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
A little snack. Oh. Was that a smart idea? Oh, it's the big guy. I don't wanna piss him off.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
He is the sewer dog.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Oh no, I have to fight him.
Learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
Okay. There we go. Oof. So he is the legendary sewer dog.
Slaughtering skals while singing your name.
Ooh, that is not good. Why he has shadows. Oh.
I am Fergal Banshee, the hand that crushes all.
Eat him.
Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
Ooh, that was close.
Tear thee apart and spill my blood
that
to
is
the
not
pit
good.
slow as a snail.
Ooh, where did he go?
Crush you.
I don't like that.
Return to your apothecary.
Got him. Ooh. The sewer dog. Wow. He is the legendary sewer dog. You just let him lie there because I don't think he's completely dead.
At least one skal escaped Fergal's wrath.
I don't think that Fergal is dead. I mean, like, he's undead, but completely.
The poor creature is bleeding to death. He cannot be far.
Where do I have to go? Oh, a bunch of candles here. There seems to be a dead end. Right. There's blood. Oof. Oh. Oh, what's happening here?
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
What's going on here? Bridget?
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
So, yeah. Sean Hampton sent me. Are you the sewer dog? That is the stupid question. Old Bridget, okay. This
Sean
is
Hampton sent me
interesting.
here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reid. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Okay, so why was that creature after you?
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal, is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
So, what exactly is Fergal?
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skal.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages
Volkod.
them.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the Ascalon Club?
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
Okay. So yeah, you are the one that Sean sent me to find.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Can he be trusted?
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Oh.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Okay, so there seems to be a Skal city underneath, and kind of proof that Skals at least don't have to be mindless, crazed creatures, but there is a way or a chance for them to be sentient. This is all very interesting.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Oh, you're welcome. Like, if they don't attack me, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm down to have a party with them.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
That's true.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages. Keep your distance, Echo.
That is very, very fascinating. I didn't expect that to find here. A whole city, or like hideout at the very least, of Skals. Fighting the sewer dog. Now we know what type of vampire Fergal is. That's good. I guess let's see if we can talk to Harriet Jones. Details. Supremacy of Ekons. It is no coincidence that Ekons are the most eminent and most numerous of all vampires. Ekons are the true aristocracy of immortals, and, if I may add, they are the only ones able to stay at the top of the food chains. Everywhere I traveled, I only met Ekons assuming mortal lives or forming an immortal society. Ekons are the most human, most clever, and most educated of all vampires. Don't get me wrong here, I have nothing against more exotic species like Volkod, like Fergal, who share the gift of immortality with us. Most of them can prove useful if properly canalized towards a clear goal, but they lack the most important trail of trait of all, the ability to mingle with mortals without being spotted. Therefore, the Ascalon Club should only accept Acons of the highest lineage as member of its inner circle. Depending on circumstances, Wilcots should be accepted as war dogs or hunting hounds, as long as they obey our laws. Luckily enough, these lesser cousins have a natural tendency to submit and obey their masters. Interesting. By Lord Redgrave, the founder of the Ascalon Club. Okay, that is fascinating. Stock. Okay. Okay, let's talk to her. Oh, nope. One more to do.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes.
She looks
you're
rough.
From the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Okay, how do you feel?
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Oh, that does not sound very pleasant. Can you eat or drink?
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Is it painful?
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Yikes. Why did you fake your death?
Your room. The blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee Sean Hampton?
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you enjoy pain and
Do
sorrow?
you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
Okay, do you desire to stay here?
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have an important
I
question.
have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
Well, we're both undead, that's true.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him.
Huh.
I was too tired.
Who was that murdered man?
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
Tell me about these shadows.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again.
Oh boy.
And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reid. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Okay. Jesus. There's a lot to process here. Hey.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Okay, so why do you live here?
Why do you live here? Amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why not leave the city?
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen. The Ascalon Club.
We are the sewer skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Fair enough. So who exactly are you?
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most skals I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most skulls.
So what happened to you?
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Okay. Can I help you?
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Okay. How long have you been hiding here?
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Tell me about Harriet.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skal, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Okay. That's nice, thank you.
Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Okay, that's all the arrows. Which arrows? Is it here somewhere? Oh, there might be an arrow. How do I get up there? Oh, it's a new hideout. Okay. Do I... Oh, what's this? It's a new club? Common maze. We'll have to check that out. Oh, this is just a... Thought maybe we have to pass through here. Okay. Is this better? No. That's not bad. Maybe if we upgrade it, might be even better. Well, okay. Let's have a look at our... Ooh, we can sturdy blood sample analyze. Generation serum. Let's get one for anemia. I can upgrade this. 176 damage. Is that more than 200 weapon? It is. Ooh. Okay, let's see. More damage at 3 stun points. Let's add the stun. Let's increase it to the good maze. Could we go even more stun? I think so. This might now be better than what we have. Very nice. For now, I'll keep those. So if I now switch it up, yeah, this is better and costs more stamina. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue. Not that much stamina, I feel. Okay. Then we have over 2000 XP, means we can upgrade our abilities. Our healing might be an option, right? Ooh, can we upgrade our ultimate? That would be pretty nice. 2000. The thing is, the good thing about the Abyss thing is that it kind of stuns them, even more so than the damage. So maybe first going to more health might be an option, or increasing our... Oh, we have a branching tree here. Hit the instant health gain for a greater regeneration. Trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost on your health regeneration. Oh, more blood. Less healing, but less costs. No, more costs. Instant health gain for greater regeneration. Not sure. I may hold off on that for now. More stamina could be nice. I'm pretty low stamina right now. Huh. The blood spear we haven't upgraded at all. 1000. Just straight up less costs and more damage. But not that much damage. I don't know, I think I will go first into for the health. Just to level 15. And then we can still... Let's increase our stamina as well. I like that. Loretta Swambo lost? What? Okay, so he has a cold, anemia, headache. We still don't have anything for headaches. Ooh, we have a few things here. Headache. Where do I get the headache thing? They all have a headache and I have nothing against it. Neuralgia. A cold there. Well. I think this is a good time to take a break and then we will continue. Go back to Sean and talk to him about what happened. What an eventful episode, I would say, right? Lots of things happened. Thank you all for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please give the video a like. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. Also, if you want to go the extra mile in supporting the channel, go check out the Patreon link in the description box down below. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Vampyr very soon. And until next time, have a great time. Bye-bye.